It's one phase that a lot of recommendations are going to come your way. Apply teething powder, give teething gel, give aspirin, give concussion, do this, do that. Teething will make your baby have diarrhea. Teething will make your baby lose weight. Teething will make them run temperature. There are so many things associated with teething out there that I really welcome to today's video. I'm Dr. Irabo, and in this channel we'll talk about health for mothers and health for children. So if it is something you're interested in, join the family and let's dive right into today's video. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about teething in babies. Teething is a common cause of worry among parents. You know, you just give birth, baby has gone through the newborn phase, and baby is about teething. And oftentimes, it can make a mom run helter-skelter. Those are the things we're going to be talking about in this video. So when it comes to teething, it's one phase that a lot of recommendations are going to come your way. Apply teething powder, give teething gel, give aspirin, give concussion, do this, do that. Teething will make your baby have diarrhea. Teething will make your baby lose weight. Teething will make them run temperature. There are so many things associated with teething out there that are really not true. When it comes to teething, what I tell mothers is that teething is going to be different for every child. For some children, you may not even notice they're even teething, or you just wake up one morning and all of a sudden they are smiling with you and you're seeing that beautiful tiny tooth in their mouth springing up. Why stress free for these babies? Why for some other babies, they go through a lot of discomfort and this can be worrisome for the mom, for the parents. So when it comes to teething, it's important we bear in mind that it's going to be different for every child. But as much as teething is going to be different for every child, and as much as teething is going to cause some discomfort, it's important we know that teething is not a disease because we often see teething as a disease, and before you know it, you're being told you're going from one pharmacy to another, you're buying one drug, you're jumping from one drug to another, you're having so many things you're giving your baby because you believe teething, your baby is ill, you believe a lot is going on with your child. As a mom, you need to calm down, even when your baby is teething, else you're going to be giving your baby a lot of unnecessary things that you don't even need to start off with in the first place. When it comes to teething, it's a normal developmental process. It's a normal stage. It's a normal phase a baby will go through. It's not a disease. It is not a sickness. It is not a disability. You need to change certain orientation, certain mindset, and certain perspective you've always had about it. And all those things you were told, baby will lose weight, baby will be running temperature, all of those things are not true. And I'm going to be breaking them down in this video. For instance, that period a child is teething, oftentimes is that period a child is trying to learn how to crawl, they're trying to learn how to sit down, they're trying to put things in their mouth. And before you know it, they are picking things around the environment that can put them at risk of having diarrhea. That is one common cause of diarrhea in that phase. So the teething itself is not what is causing the diarrhea. Also, that phase a child is teething is often the time most parents are going to be introducing solids. So that phase, most babies are going to be introduced to solids. Some babies, due to the food reactions, some babies may not do well with certain foods you're going to be introducing with them, and they may have diarrhea. So to the food you're introducing to your child already starting solids. All of these things are the things that can make a child prone to diarrhea. So the teething itself does not cause diarrhea. So when it comes to temperature, whenever you pick a thermometer and you measure your child's temperature and you see your body's temperature is above 37.4, please, in fact, from above 37.2 degrees Celsius, that is not teething. It is not teething that is causing that fever. Whenever you're seeing that your baby is running temperature, oftentimes it is something else that is causing and not teething. So a lot of people time running temperature, losing weight. All of these things usually no result from teething. Teething is a normal process, it's a normal phase babies go through. Your baby is not ill. So, like I was saying initially, when some babies will go through the phase without stress, while for some babies they go through a lot of discomfort, their gums start itching them, they may start drooling excessive saliva, it may start noticing some discomfort in your baby. But that doesn't mean that you should go about combining so many drugs from medication to medication. Oftentimes you'll be told teething powders, teething gel, give aspirin, all of those things. A lot of these things are usually not medically recommended. Teething powders, teething gels, we usually do not recommend those things for babies because oftentimes the ingredients in those medications are not meant for babies. In fact, sometimes we've recorded some babies having seizures from just using teething products. So you need to be careful out there because sometimes you're just a mom is just telling you, oh, do this, do that. But the side effects, whether in the short term or in the long term, no one is talking about those side effects. So you need to be really careful out there. When it comes to teething, What are the things you may notice? You may notice, like I mentioned initially, your baby's gum may start itching them. They may start having some discomfort. They're just uncomfortable. They may cry more. They may start drawing excessive saliva. These are some of the signs you may see in your baby, but that does not mean that you should now start going from drugs to drugs. So what are you not supposed to do when it comes to teething? Sometimes teething may start from around 4 months, around 5 months, 6 months. If you're noticing your child is around this phase, they're already beginning to teeth. What you simply need to do is to make your baby as comfortable as possible. Teething can be easy. Teething, as much as teething can be discomforting in some babies, you as the mom can make life a lot easier for you. You just need to change your mindset. What I mean by changing your mindset is that don't see your baby as ill. Your baby is not sick. Your baby is not ill. So do not have that mindset that my baby is teething, so my baby is sick. No, your baby is not sick, because when you have that mindset your child is sick, you're going to be thinking from medications to medications. So as much as possible, when it comes to the teething phase, you want to make your baby as comfortable as possible. So that's not the phase to say, oh, my baby is ill, I need to give certain drugs. So to massaging their gum, feeding on demand, take on wet diapers, ensure they are not sweating excessively. Whatever is making them irritable, take those things off. So your baby is as comfortable as possible so they can go through that phase. So oftentimes these medications will just knock off your baby. Oftentimes you see them sleeping for long hours. It's not as if these drugs you're giving is actually working on the teeth. No, it's actually working on the child's brain. And when it comes to these children's brain, their brain is still developing. And some babies have actually had seizures from using teething products. So you need to be very careful when it comes to recommendations and things people recommend for you when it comes to teething powders, teething gel, all of those things. Know as much as you can. Babies usually don't need drugs for teething. You just need to make your baby as comfortable as possible. Massage their gum, play with them, cuddle them more, feed on demand. Do not allow them go hungry for hours. Ensure their diaper is not soaked and then irritable. Those are the things. Ensure the toys are clean so that they are not prone to having diarrhea. If you're introducing solids, introduce solids the right way so your baby is not having diarrhea from the things you're offering. So these are the things. Ensure hygiene is intact. These are the things that are very, very important when it comes to teething. So when it comes to jumping from medications to medications, drugs to drugs, you're actually doing your baby more harm than good. So when it comes to teaching, the formula is make your baby as comfortable as possible, from their mouth to their clothing to their diapers to their feeding. Those are the things you need to pay attention to so your baby is as comfortable as possible. So this is what we have for you today. See you in our next video. Until then, bye.